welcome to the Corban Sports Report, Week 4. Danny Day with you here, and always joined by Seth Dolly. And Seth, it was Valentine's Day weekend this past weekend. A lot going on for the Warrior sport teams. We'll jump right into it. On the hardwood, it was the women's basketball team, the men's basketball team traveling over to Eastern Oregon, and then the College of Idaho. So the women on Friday night took on number 21 Eastern Oregon. Eastern Oregon currently sitting in first place, looking to improve their position in the standings. So the Warriors overcame a 13-point deficit in that second half, forced overtime, had a chance to win the game, ultimately came up short, fell 67-58 in that overtime period. The Warriors in that second half, though, did outscore Eastern Oregon by 12 points. Tara Van Leerhuizen finished with 22 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 blocks on the evening. And then the Warriors headed to College of Idaho the following day. Yeah,
Corban really fell victim to a very inspired College of Idaho team as the Warriors fell 66-53 in College of Idaho. It was a packed house. As you take a look at some of the stills from that game, even with that loss though, the Warriors are still third in the Cascade Collegiate Conference with a 11-6 record and 17-12 overall. The good news, the women will be hosting a playoff game here in Salem on Tuesday night. The opponent and the time are to be announced though for that game. So Danny, the men had a pretty exciting game last Friday night.
It was. The Warriors also followed up that women's game, which was an overtime game. Almost looked like it might be going to overtime, but the Warriors came back and Jordan Carter came up the clutch play, sinking 2 free throws with 5 seconds remaining in the game. The Warriors won 65-64. It was Cyrus Ward who led the way with 21 points on the night. And then the Warriors matched up with College of Idaho on Saturday night in front of 2,050 fans.
Yeah, it was a packed house at the J.A. Albertsons Activity Center down in Idaho. It was senior night for the Yotes, and then fell to number 14 in the country, 95-76. Cody Crow in that game with 19 points and 5 3-pointers. Not really a 3-point shooter, but showed he could shoot the long ball in that game.
Yeah, so then you take a look at the CCC standings. Corban right now sitting in 6th place, but Corban has clinched a spot in the CCC tournament. What seed they'll be, soon to find out. But Corban right now with a 7-10 record in CCC play, 14-12 overall. And then coming up this weekend, a lot to look forward to.
There is a lot to look forward to this weekend as the Warriors will have their senior night on Saturday against Northwest Christian. The women will have 5 seniors they will have to say goodbye to, but the men, just one senior, Jordan Carter. What a great career he's had. Over 1,400 points for his career. Just a great senior class.
So from the hardwood, again to the diamond, both the baseball and softball teams competing for Corban. The baseball team was competing in the Concordia tournament over the weekend. The Warriors went 3-1 in that tournament, had another game as well. But in that tournament, it was Cascade Collegiate Conference teams taking on Northwest Conference teams, the NCAA Division III foes up here in Oregon and Washington, and the Warriors went 3-1. And one of the highlights of that tournament, taking down number 4 Linfield, the number 4 team in the NCAA Division III Linfield. They've got a lot of history there, so the Warriors took down the Wildcats 3-1. Corban also topped George Fox 9-8, and UPS, that's the University of Puget Sound, 3-1. In that big win over Linfield, it was Tony Davidson going 8 innings, giving up just 3 hits, 1 run, striking out 3 along the way. And then on the season thus far, Mark Gallegos with a .485 batting average, 12 RBIs, 1 home run, so he's kind of leading the way at the plate, setting that precedence for the Warriors.
Yeah, and the Warriors will be looking to bounce back from 2 straight losses to Pacific Lutheran with an 8-game California road swing. This Sunday, the Warriors will take on La Sierra University to kick off that 8-game road trip. Corban will face 2 top 20 teams in that California swing. You see the Masters College is ranked number 20 in the country, and Concordia, not the Portland one, in California, ranked 18th overall. The Warriors are currently 6-3 overall in the 2015 season. They got a lot to look forward to on that road trip.
They sure do. And the softball team was also on the road this past weekend in the Simpson tournament. A lot of great success down there. The Warriors ended up going 5-1 overall on the weekend, defeating the University of British Columbia twice, Hope International once, and then number 10 Simpson and number 14 Biola both fell victim to the Warriors. A couple of top 25 upsets there, so pretty exciting. In that Simpson win, it was Jasmine Rush getting the go-ahead home run in the top of the 7th for the Warriors in a 4-3 victory over Simpson, the host school there in the tournament. And then it was a 2-1 upset over Biola. 8 innings, had to go extra for that one. It was Islanders who stole third and then came home on a throw-in error by the Biola catcher in the 2-1 win there. So definitely exciting stuff that it was this past weekend.
Definitely so, and some great performances from that weekend. Emily Burkle, transfer out of William Jessup University, just having a fantastic year for Corban. As you take a look at some of her stats from this season, she's 3-0 overall with a 1.11 ERA. She's allowed 8 hits and 12.2 innings pitched and only 2 runs while striking out 8 batters. Some impressive numbers for just a newcomer. And then one of the young players on Corban, Annie Owens, having a great offensive year. If you take a look at some of her stats, she's in the leadoff spot for the Navy and Gold, boasts a team best .444 batting average with 8 hits, 7 runs, 2 home runs, and 4 RBIs so far this season. Those are some great numbers.
So the Warriors take back to the road. They head down to Atherton, California for a pair of doubleheaders against Menlo College. So those, as every game this season, are all big games. So hopefully looking to get 4 wins down there. And then head back home before another big week next week.
Yeah, definitely so. It's going to be a huge tournament down in Georgia, the NFCA Leadoff Classic. Some of the best teams in the country will be at that tournament. Definitely a chance for Corban to prove itself against top teams.
And track and field and golf are just around the corner. Track and field getting started early March, as are the Corban golf teams. So a lot of exciting stuff set to come from them, no doubt. For Seth Dolly, I'm Danny Day. This was the Corban Sports Report. Go Warriors!